Kadosh Boker Or, Mishna Yomi, Masechet Baba Kamma, Perek Tet, 9th chapter. This is going to be Mishnah Yud Bet 12, and we're going to start Perek Yod, Mishnah Aleph. So first, we're going to do Mishnah Yud Bet. If a person comes and he gives money to the men of the Mishmar, and then, right, he died before the Hasham was offered. Okay? So imagine the guy comes, he gives it to the group of the Kohanim, and he died before the Hasham was brought. Korban Hasham is the guilt offer. The second that he already gave it to the Kohanim, he cannot take it back. Right? That means basically the thief, right? He doesn't get any more of the Hasham because he died. But they cannot take it back from him. The second that he gives it to the Kohen, the second that they're paid, that's it. They can't bring it as an Hasham for the guy, right? But they cannot be returned to the inheritors, to the heirs. What happens if he gave the money to your Yariv, which is the first Mishman, right, during its week, and gave the Hasham, right, to Yedayah, which is the second Mishman of the week? So he comes and he says, Yatsa, he fulfilled his obligation. If he gave the Hasham to your Yariv and the Kesef to Yedayah, right, so then, in Kayama Hasham, if the Hasham still exists, right, during that means basically the first Mishman, he didn't offer it yet. So Yakrivu b'nei Yedayah. So then the people of Yedayah should offer it, right? V'imlav, and if not, right, then what? Then Yachzor v'yavi Hasham acher. He has to bring another one. Okay, because basically the Hasham is only a kapara only after the payment has been made. Okay, meaning that he has to actually come and he has to make the payment. Right, only afterwards can you bring the Hasham. So that means the payments are kept by the heirs, and the Hasham, right, can no longer be offered. So he says, but even if he died and paid the Kohanim, it could be offered. So it all depends on what's the case. He says, because if somebody brought the payment for his theft before the Hasham, he fulfilled the obligation. But if he brought the Hasham before bringing back and paying back the payment, he didn't. Meaning, Zekilu, atamevi korban, you're bringing a korban, but you still didn't give back the money. So you're still a gazlan. So what korban is a kapara after you paid back, after you did something, not before. Okay? If a person comes and he gives the principal, but he didn't give the fifth, and a chomesh me'akev. The chomesh is not me'akev for the kapara, for the atonement. So if he gave the keren, but he didn't pay the fifth, he had to pay the fifth. But he didn't pay it. He paid the principal. And then he brought the korban. It is going to be an atonement, because remember that the fifth does not impede on the atonement. Fine. Mishnah Aleph. This is Perek Yod. Okay? Here we're going to be speaking about theft. So the first halakha says, "Oziel u'ma'achil et banav." Mishnah. Person steals and he gives it to his children. Yeah, and then he dies. Or if he dies and he left it in front of them, they don't have to pay it back. Right? That means they're not required to pay it back for what he did. Okay? Okay, obviously here we're talking about metaltalin and we're not talking about anything else, because basically the children, the orphans, they don't have to pay back, right, their father's debts. Right, with metaltalin. Okay, if it's land, then yes. But if it's metaltalin, right, no. So he says, and plus, the children are only going to be exempt only if there was a yush already. But if there's no yush, then they do have to actually come and give it back. Okay? So he says here, what happens if it's real estate? It means it's got achrayut, it's got, responsibility. You could have liens, they have to pay back. Okay, another law. Importin law. We don't take change from a custom collector's box or from the keys of a gabayin or a tax collector's purse. We don't take tzedakah from them. Now, why not? Because these people, they're suspected always of stealing. And therefore, you're never going to put change or even take tzedakah from them. Because since they're like thieves, I don't want the tzedakah from them. We don't want that. You could take it from the house or from the marketplace. Because basically, the stealing is only in the tzedakah box, basically, that he has, in the tax collector's box, or in all those things. But if he's going to take it from home, it's his own money. So then that's fine. But you're not going to take it from, right, the place where basically he's stealing from. Okay?